So one thing we're trying to do more of is go places with our Airstream. So if you're going places that are pretty touristy and pretty commonplace for there to be a lot of people at, like where we're at here in Tombstone, there's pretty much always RV parking, as long as it's not like peak season and peak time of the day kind of thing. No problem with this parking area. Oh, look at you two. Look at Marissa. What we got going on here?
I like to dress in the theme. It gets me in the spirit of the area. No, this place is really special to me. As a kid, I remember my dad talking about when he was a kid that he came out here with his family, and it always just stood out in his mind and was always one of those places he loved and those memories that he made with his family. And so I've always wanted to come here. I've just heard him talk about it for years. And so, I don't know, this place is kind of special to me for that.
Look, girl, right
Marshall here.
You were buried here.
Why not a good time to be a marshal then, I bet. Come on, Hensley, let's go.
Do you want me to tell my dad's big nose joke?
You know a big nose joke?
I do. You want to hear a joke that my dad used to tell me? Okay, there was a guy and a girl, and he had a wooden eye, and she had a big nose. And so they were at a school dance, and he really wanted to dance with her, and his friend said, "Go ask." So he went up and he said, "Do you want to dance?" And she said, "Would I?" And he said, "Big nose, big nose, big nose." My dad is actually one of the reasons that I decided that I wanted to get out and travel and live the RV lifestyle. A few years ago, he passed away from cancer, and he was young, and it was one of the hardest things I've ever gone through. And to see him not get to retire and not get to, you know, see those milestones in his life kind of inspired me to not wait and for us to get out there and make memories as a family.
And that was our question, will we regret it if we don't go for it? And we said yeah, so we're going for it.
He means so much to me, and so he was just that motivator. And it's funny how little things, like even through our travels, like are reminded me of that.
This place feels legit. It's like super.
This was one of Tombstone's first saloons.
You ever seen the movie Tombstone?
I haven't. I've eaten Tombstone pizza. Does that count?
That does not count. You can eat Tombstone pizza while you watch Tombstone.
Let's do it.
You just want to eat Tombstone. You just want to eat pizza. It's a good movie.
I have been crazy.
You seen Tombstone?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's a great movie.
Like probably top 10 for me. Honestly.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Oh yeah. The mustaches alone.
Yes.
I bet this is what the Cowboys were eating.
For sure, yeah. It's so cool to be sitting here eating in Tombstone, watching Tombstone, and eating what they used to eat in the 1800s, right?
Tombstone pizza.
Yep, they had pizza here, I'm sure. So maybe the food isn't authentic, but everything else, pretty good. pretty neat. Just know you're walking like same streets of Tombstone. Wow, it's pretty windy, isn't it? I think it was just windy back then.
What'd they do when they got dirt in their eyes?
I don't know. I think they toughed it out, I bet. I mean, things have changed just a little bit here as far as like what's going on in the area, but I'd say for the most part, it's pretty accurate. I think they had that in the 1800s. That's pretty awesome.
Might have been a little different entertainment back then.
Yeah. Let's do it, Marissa. We're doing it.
Have you done this in your life?
I have.
I have too. In Gatlinburg.
Give me that picture.
In Gatlinburg,
Who was that
Smoky
with?
Mountains.
Okay, you ready?
1, 2.
Good job, Hensley. Nailed it.
2. He wants a high five too.
High five too? Good job.
He nailed it.
You nailed it too. There we go. Which one is it?
I don't know if it's one
It's one of these two was the one he used in the movie?
I'm not sure.
Cool. Kurt Russell sat on that sab.
I'm about to rub it.
So this is the infamous OK Corral, where in 1881 you had 4 lawmen against 4 cowboys. Duke it out, shoot it out, not duke it out. That'd be with your fists, right? I don't know anything about this stuff. A lot of this burned down around a year later in 1882, but some of this is original, I think. This is definitely where it happened. Well, the gunfight actually happened over. Have I butchered this enough? So this is kind of the area before we walk into where the gunfight actually took place, and treat for us. We've actually got like a recreation of the gunfight. Is that what we're gonna see?
Yeah, so you can purchase a ticket to watch a live, interactive, hopefully fake gun show.
Hopefully fake, yes. So these walls all still look pretty original to me. I'm not a professional when it comes to this stuff. Compared to like this building over here where none of that looks original. 3 of the 4 cowboys died, right?
Well, the police chief was Virgil Earp, and that was his brothers, Wyatt Earp, Morgan Earp, and then Doc Holliday.
Okay.
And it was all about control of Tombstone. Tombstone was a big silver mining area, so there was lots of money to be made, and people wanted control of the area.
Basically, the lawmen came out and just took it to the cowboys, and 3 of the 4 cowboys died. And then I don't think any of the lawmen died. 1 was shot, maybe 2 were shot, something like that. But none of them died from the fight.
Ought to be real easy too. Come on, Doc, I don't want any trouble. Wyatt Earp was the last man standing. Wyatt spent the rest of his days traveling. He went from Idaho to Alaska, finally ending in Jazz Age Hollywood, looking for another tombstone and a chance to get it right. He never did find it. When he died in Los Angeles in 1929, just ahead of his 81st birthday, his last words, suppose. And that, folks, is our show. We hope you enjoyed it.
So this behind us, this corner back here, is right where the gunfight took place. It's just neat that your feet are like physically walking and touching the same place that a lot of this stuff happened.
I just think this is a really cool way to learn about history, and I've heard of all these names before, but just kind of forgot about.
You gotta watch the movie Tombstone, Marissa.
I do.
You gotta watch it.
Only if I can have pizza while I do it.
Still makes no sense, but whatever.
I want a Tombstone pizza.
Okay.
To watch it.
There's the sun out here.
What's sunny out here?
It's not the milk.
They do tours of that too, don't they?
You just
Ice cream make you dance?
go in and there's a little map and you go read it.
to our spot for the night. Good old Walmart. It's another scenario where Walmart was a good fit for us. We're trying to make it to some BLM land tonight. It's not a great idea to try to get into BLM land after night if you can help it. You never know what you're gonna run into as far as terrain and stuff. But with Walmart, we usually do know what we're gonna get. Sometimes it's pretty crazy lit, but usually it's pretty secure, pretty level, and we need to do some shopping anyways, so we can do that in the morning while we're at Walmart and not have to move it to our car, then move it to the RV. We can go straight to the RV. Lots of great perks with Walmart. Hey girl, we're back at Walmart.
Oh.
Whoa, you've been in the van too long. You not coming?
I think ice cream once a day is probably.
Nah. There's never too many times to have ice cream in one day.
What is the dietary recommendations? Like I know you.
It's on the pyramid. I know it's on the bottom as the base.
Like you need that the most.
Yeah, basically.
I think so too.
So another good perk of Walmart's is what's around the Walmarts. We've actually parked in a Walmart and had some pretty cool stuff next to the Walmart. I mean, this is a Wendy's, but
Sometimes they're shopping.
yeah, we'll take it. We're gonna head in here and get a Frosty, call it a night, and we will catch you guys later.
Wow.
Is this a Wendy's?
We'll just come hang out over here.
How much are the burgers here?